So once again, good morning, everyone. And before beginning, I want to ask each one of you, and please do tell me with a show of hands, how many of you want to be wealthy? I do. Thank you. Thank you. And how many of you would be ready to take action to be wealthier? प्रियंका जी थोड़ा सा हिचक गई. Okay. So, see, think of the most financially sorted person you know, not necessarily the richest, just the one who always seems calm about money, never panicking, never broke at the month end, always seems to find a way. And now, think about this. Are they smarter than you? Probably not. Did they get luckier? Maybe once or twice. But here's the thing nobody talks about. They think differently. And today, we're going to get into exactly how. You know, most of us wait. We wait for the right salary, the right time, the right opportunity. We say, जब थोड़ा और होगा ना तब सोचेंगे. So once I have a little more, then I'll think about it. But what if I told you the thinking has to come first? What if the bank balance is not the beginning of wealth, but actually the last thing to change? Yes. And that's what we are exploring today. Wealth starts in the mind. Yeah. And here's a thought I want you to carry with you today. Before wealth grows in your bank, it grows in your beliefs. Let me say that again, and please imbibe it. I would say embrace it. Before wealth grows in your bank, it grows in your beliefs. Think about a mango tree. You don't see a mango and then plant the seed. The seed comes first, invisible, underground, doing its quiet work. For months, nothing looks like it's happening. And then one day, a tree. Your mindset is that seed. Yes, mindset. And right now, we are going to look at what kind of seed most of us are unknowingly planting. So let me introduce you to a very common character. I'm talking about Meena. She's 32 years old, homemaker, brilliant at stretching a budget. She knows exactly which sabziwala gives the best rate on Tuesdays. She tracks every rupee the family spends. But here's the thing. Whenever someone mentions an investment, a course, a new skill, Meena's first thought is always, we can't afford it. Not let me check. Not how could we make this work. Just a wall, instantly. See, she's not careless. She's not unintelligent. But Meena is living in scarcity thinking. And scarcity thinking is sneaky because it feels like responsibility. It feels like being careful. But what it's actually doing is closing doors before you've even knocked on them. And scarcity thinking says, there's never enough. And then, like magic, it goes about proving itself right. Yes. And now let me introduce you to Kavya. Same age as Meena, also a homemaker, but she started a small candle making business from her kitchen. Not because she had extra money, Not because she had a business degree, but because when her cousin mentioned a free online workshop on Etsy selling, Kavya's first thought was, oh, interesting. What if this works? And that one question, what if this works? That is abundance thinking. Abundance thinking doesn't mean you ignore reality. It means you look at the same situation and see a possibility instead of a dead end. See, Meena and Kavya had the same 24 hours. One of them used it to protect what little she had, the other used it to imagine what more could look like. Guess which one has more today? Of course, Kavya. And let us meet Rohit, software developer, earns well, saves almost nothing. Why? Because deep down, he believes I'm a technical guy. Finance is for finance people. Yeah, we have technical people here too, but they never learn, never ask, never invest. Even his colleague, Samir, same salary, same city, already has two SIPs and a mutual fund. The difference? Samir told himself, I can figure this out. Rohit told himself, that's not for someone like me. So, financial confidence creates financial growth, not the other way around. You don't become confident after the money arrives. The confidence, the belief has to show up first. So, what are we really saying here? We are saying that wealth is a mindset before it's a number. Yes. Your thoughts about money determine whether you notice opportunities or walk past them, whether you ask for the raise or talk yourself out of it, whether you start the thing you've been thinking about or let it stay a dream. The bank account is just a scoreboard. The game is being played entirely in here. Yes. The moment you shift from I can't to how can I, you've already taken the first step towards wealth. So I want to give you something you can use tonight. Not next week, of course, tonight. Complete this sentence honestly and without judgment. You can write it down. If I truly believed wealth was possible for me, let me repeat so that you can write it down. If I truly believed wealth was possible for me, I would, and then fill in the blanks, complete the sentence. I repeat it once again. If I truly believed wealth was possible for me, I would, and then complete it. Would you finally open that trading account you have been Googling for 6 months? Or would you pitch that idea to your manager? Or would you enroll in that course or start that Instagram page, make that one call, write it down? Whatever comes up, write it down. And then take one small step towards it. Of course, not the whole staircase, just one step. Because here's what I know, the mind moves first, the money follows. There's an old saying, Jaisa man, vaisi dunya. As the mind, so the world. So your outer life is always a reflection of your inner conversation. If that conversation is full of, I can't, I won't, it's not for me, your world will nod along and agree. But the moment you dare to whisper, what if I can? What if it is for me? Something shifts. Not in your bank account, not yet, but in your posture, in your decisions, in the doors you choose to walk through. Because before wealth grows in your bank, it grows in your beliefs. So let it grow today. right now. Complete the sentence. Take one step and notice, just notice how differently your day feels when you walk through it like someone who deserves to be wealthy because you do. So, with that thought, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Thank you.